Proportion of unemployment in India. The nature and extent of unemployment in India varies from state to state, depending on the extent of industrialization and the state of agriculture. So, let us learn the nature and extent of unemployment in India, or we can say proportion of unemployment in India. The National Sample Survey undertaken by Ministry of India get an idea about comprehensiveness of unemployment. As per the census of 2011, 116 million people in India were unemployed. Of these, 32 millions were illiterate and 84 millions were educated. 47 million people, or 4.70 crore people of 15 to 24 age group, were unemployed. According to a report of the Labour Bureau, the rate of unemployment in 2013-14 for India was 5.2% and 1.2% for Gujarat. The percentage of unemployment among the women was 7.7%. The unemployment rate is relatively high in Sikkim, Kerala, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jammu Kashmir and Tripura. It is relatively low in Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Karnataka, Chandigarh and Gujarat. In 2009-10, per thousand people, 34% or 3.4% were unemployed in urban area and 16 people or 1.6% were unemployed in rural area. We say that the estimation of 15% highly educated people are youth. 66% youth of the world who are youth of 35 years of age live in India. If India wants to become superpower on the basis of youth, it will have to change unpleasant form of unemployment. Efforts to reduce unemployment. Problems of unemployment is the weakest link of our planning. Poverty and unemployment are two sides of the same coin. Because of this unemployment, there are a lot of problems. They become disappointed psychologically. And if the unemployment for longer period remains, they get involved into antisocial or immoral activities, example drug trafficking, illegal activities, robberies, etc. Class discrimination begins fall in living standard. When price rises joins unemployment, condition of the poor and unemployed becomes more narrowing and pathetic. So the government has taken certain steps to reduce the unemployment. First, to accelerate the rate of economic development to 10% per annum, efforts should be made for higher capital investment from within the country and foreign direct investment to accelerate economic development. This will generate employment opportunity and reduce unemployment. Encouragement should be given to the labor-intensive industries such as handicraft, village and cottage industries and small-scale industries. Third is encouragement should be given to the development of the agro-processing units as these have very high potential to create employment. Gujarat Agro Policy 2016 envisaged creating 10 lakh jobs through agro-processing units. Fourth is application of science and technology in agriculture will reduce the pressure of population on agriculture. This surplus labor force could be utilized in dairy, fishery, forestry, agro-processing and marketing as well as in building infrastructure facilities. Fifth, provision should be made to provide vocational and skill training to the educated unemployed person. They should be encouraged to undertake self-employment activities by providing them financial assistance, toolkits and loans on easy terms. Sixth, formation of self-help groups by women has tremendous potential to generate self-employment opportunities and financial independence for women. This activity has shown encouraging results in the southern states and should be spread in other states including Gujarat. Seventh, program like Make in India, Skill India and Digital India have potential to create employment. Eighth, vocationalization of education and emphasis on technical education will provide skilled labor required by industries. This will generate employment opportunity and help to reduce unemployment. Ninth, employment exchange centers work as a chain between unemployed and owners who were in search of such youth who were looking for employment, laborers, workers or educated skilled or unskilled laborers. This organization provides all the information regarding registration of educated unemployed at the place and the type of work. It gives guidance in choosing one's own career. These centers provide sufficient information through magazines like Rozgar Karkedi. It provides a free services through Model Career Center and helpline number 1800-425-1514. Till 2015, there were 947 employment exchange centers in our country, in which till 2013, 468.23 lakh unemployed had registered all over the country, while in Gujarat, 8.30 lakh unemployed had registered their names. The world labor market. The phenomena of international mobility of labor has given rise to the idea of world labor market in the era of globalization. Globalization assumes, among other things, free flow of labor across the world. This process started much before the onset of globalization. The bright students from the well-to-do families in India used to go to either England or America for higher education. Getting accustomed to better working conditions, much higher salary, comfortable life, and social status, many of them did not return to India. This loss of the most intelligent people was described as brain drain. The migration of the best brains in the country, that is higher intelligence students from India and other developing countries going for higher education or for a job in a developed country, and then they stay back over there, is called as brain drain. World labor market is a new form of brain drain. A much larger number of people enroll themselves in the world market and seek employment anywhere in the world. This has been a transnational phenomenon, and people of one country migrates to another country. Thus, world has become a single market for the employers to select their prospective employees from anywhere in the world. Those seeking employment are willing to serve employers anywhere in the world. This hunt for the employees on the one hand and the jobs on the other hand is more pronounced in highly technical areas due information technology, biotechnology, communication and medical science. India is among the loser countries in the world labor market. However, the remittance of the foreign exchange by the NRIs adds to the country's foreign exchange reserves. That is, because of the flow of foreign money into our country, in this way, problem of foreign exchange is solved to a certain extent.